Producer!
Not anymore, you're not.
Doesn't sound good.
I pulled the plug. I know it. We're out of here.
We don't know that, not for sure.
Oh, no, you don't. You won't get me out of here now.
Hi, Nick. It's Carl. Yeah, are they still looking for new writers on Emmerdale?
Judas.
I went to the Cotswolds once. Hang on. Well?
There was nothing I could do. Security were on the way out.
Security?
He stapled his tie to the desk.
Well, what about the show?
Oh, they're sending us a new producer.
Yeah, cancel that, Nick.
Bastards!
We need someone down here now. The place is about to go into meltdown. Who?
Cast want to know who the new producer is.
We don't know ourselves yet.
Oh, well, they're worried about character changes.
Changes?
They're actors. You talk about them as if they're human.
They'll know as soon as we do.
Jonathan Pope.
Ah, the welcoming committee. Excellent. First question, does my office have a wet room?
No, it doesn't.
Then let's get on to that first, then have design come up. We can talk about decor and lighting. You might want to write some of this down.
You don't remember me. Coronation Street, 93. I was a production assistant.
Oh, right. Well, pleasure to see you again. Happy memories. Blah, blah, blah. Not sure I've actually got anything for you.
I've got a job.
Well, then what?
I'm head of continuing drama.
Which makes you...
Your boss.
Right. And on the street, did we get on? No.
You said I was incompetent.
Really?
And that I had a face like a smacked ass.
You sure? Doesn't sound like me. Your face doesn't look smacked at all. It's a very beautiful ass.
Hello, Paul Naran. Okay, thanks. The new producer's on set.
It would seem that you've been hired over my head by the network.
So you can't sack me? Oh, yes!
You must have been sacked a lot.
Prefer to call it artistic differences.
You really think you're the man to take on Coronation Street and EastEnders?
Is the Pope Polish?
No, he isn't. I'll be watching you like a hawk.
Got the nose for it.
Hi, I'm Sam, series script editor. You must be...
Jonathan Pope, your new producer. You must be the creatives.
Yeah, this is...
Right. Polnaren. Lots of hype. Very excited? What's it about? Shoot. I've been stitched up. It's a soap. I've got an office without a wet room and a boss with a face like a smacked arse who's hated me for 15 years. Look, you're my agent. I want my contract checked. Every clause, every line. I want a team of grossly expensive lawyers locked in a room day and night with just a milk bottle to relieve themselves. This thing goes on air in 2 weeks' time. Whatever it takes, get me out of this! Get me out of this bloody phone contract. Honestly, you know, I need something with a decent tariff, yeah? Lots of free text. Did you hear all that?
Pretty much. Are you not happy with what you've seen here?
It's a soap.
Yes?
Set in Cornwall,
I know.
by the sea. We're in Chertsey.
Look, there are a lot of people that have worked very hard on this. At least give us a chance.
Listen, Sarah,
Sam.
this is a car crash waiting to happen. We're doing 90 miles an hour in the wet. A 40-foot trailer full of nuclear waste is heading towards us. It's dark and the steering wheel just fell off. Time to wake up and smell the airbags.
So what do I tell them?
I don't know, something came up, you know. My mother died. I haven't even got a wet room!
Well, he's got some thoughts and he's, you know, mulling them over.
What's a wet room?
Ensuite shower. Very LA.
Yeah, but he likes the show.
What's not to like?
Do you think the new producer will keep the same team on? It's just, I've only been here 2 weeks.
You'll be fine.
Hi, guys.
What are you doing here, Susie?
I thought I'd show my face.
Yes, and we already have a cast.
Well, I could be an extra. Like a customer in the pub or something.
Okay, look, the director's a mate. I'll ask him if he can sit in the pub.
Can I order a drink?
No.
Just one line.
No.
Who is she?
Susie Amy. She's been after a job since we started.
Oh, it wouldn't hurt, though, would it? I mean, to give her one line.
No, but it's like Pandora's box. Give her a line, she'll have to have a character name. Next thing you know, she'll be up here demanding her own story in a Winnebago.
Jonathan Pope is an idiot. We dumped him on the Yanks. I didn't even know he was back. I really care about this show. With Pope in charge, his days may already be numbered before it even goes out. Unfortunately, it's out of my hands. Look, just to go through the motions, let things take their course. There's plenty of exciting projects for you to move on to.
Come.
Hi. We need to talk.
Shoot.
I've just been to see Nancy. She thinks this show will bomb. She's already looking for a scapegoat.
Good idea. Who's she got in mind?
The point is, if it does, you'll be known as the man who killed off ITV's new baby. Won't look good on the CV, will it?
I haven't been here long enough to kill it.
It's what people will think. Unless Nancy and everyone else at ITV make it clear that's not true, of course.
Shit. I'm dead.
The way I see it, there's only one way out of this. Do the thing they least expect.
Which is?
Make Paul Naren a hit.
Be ridiculous. Be easy to bring Crossroads back.
I could help you.
Look, even if we re-storylined and recast, to make a hit you need talent, Innovation, sound judgment, creative genius, sex.
From what I've heard, you've got all those.
Go on.
If this show dies, the network will bury you with it.
Call a meeting.
Okay, what do you need first?
Plumber. That's the one. Excuse me. Thank you. Right. That corner, extend the cupboard, wet room, shower, toilet, wooden seat, white furnishings, grey slate tiles. Paul Naren. Think of this as day one. Ground zero.
What's that?
Categories of the British Soap Awards. From now on, everything we do has to tick one of these categories.
But you can't write a show based on what awards you hope to win.
Why not?
Well, it's not very creative.
William Shakespeare, he was a pretty decent writer, yeah?
Of course.
And did he not say, some are born great? Some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them?
Yes.
Well, these awards represent greatness, and you're having it thrust upon you.
I'm sorry, but Paul Naren is a story of betrayal, not just in a personal sense, but as a metaphor for the way that Cornwall and its fishing industry have been let down by successive governments, producing feelings of inadequacy, abandonment, social isolation. This is a show about real people.
Look, if people want to be miserable, they can watch Celebrity Fame Academy, yeah? We are the first post-watershed soap to be launched in the UK. I want sex, I want intrigue, and more good-looking people than you can shake a stick at.
Isn't that a little bit shallow?
2 words, Ant and Dec.
Oh, I really like Ant and Dec.
We are going to turn this show into something that makes the audience sit up, yep, and take notice. Something that excites them, makes them moist. I want them to run home from work just to watch it, steal a car, hijack a bus. I want talk about TV, I want water cooler moments, I want sex, I want passion, yeah? I want actors that duck the ugly stick. I mean, for goodness sake. Actors that make women want to leave their husbands, husbands want to leave their wives. I want a show with wit, class, and a permanent erection. There's enough shit on telly without us making it any worse. We're in an age post-Simon Cowell. Things have moved on, and we're going to move with them. We are going to be the X factor of soap. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to change the face of British television forever. Paul Naren is no more. Welcome. To Echo Beach.
young girl in the opening sequence, she's still in hospital.
Who?
The one who got squashed by a lobster pot.
Get a new one. You know, phone one of those Ponzi stage schools. They got hundreds.
Mr. Pope.
What's this?
The Pen Warden set.
Bigger, sexier, you know? High ceilings. Less Emmerdale, more Dallas. Oh, yes, and Grace, the breakfast scene. Put her in a baby doll, cross sexiest female off the list. Oh, and turn the cafe into a sort of surf shop diner sort of thing. Who's this?
He's an extra. Adds a bit of colour to our harbour scenes.
Sack him. Make him younger. Muscles bursting through his T-shirt. You know, and give him a scar. Yes, and give the kids on the beach some dope to smoke. And put Abby in the shortest skirt known to man. And take his dad's car off Jimmy, you know. Give him a motorbike.
But he picks Abby up. He's only got one helmet.
They can share. What else have we got?
Most dramatic episode and best comedy performance.
Talk to the writers. See if we can blow up something funny, yeah? Double whammy.
You do realise we transmit in a week and we haven't signed off on Dan and Susan yet?
Who?
2 of our leads.
Oh, right, yes, them. Yeah, get that off to the writers.
I really think we should go back to the demographic.
Good idea. Remind me.
The ITV1 demographic, our target audience.
Right, yes, the old ITV demographic audience thing, yeah.
According to the network survey, our audience has a slightly higher IQ than average, is smart, know what they want, aspirational. And although age isn't an issue, our optimum viewer is 22, female, single, and works in the media.
This is like me.
Okay, actresses. Who do you like?
What in?
Anything.
I don't know really. Jennifer Aniston?
English.
Judi Dench.
Younger.
I don't think I'm right for this.
Think!
Martine McCutcheon.
Tiffany in EastEnders. Pretty, dark hair.
Yeah, cried like a baby when she got run over.
Okay, good. What about men?
Oh, well, there is one I quite like. Well, I've got a bit of a crush on him, actually. Since he did I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. He's so hot.
That's it. If I put any more sexual tension in it, this kid's gonna break something every time he turns round.
You know he's spending the design budget on his office. We haven't got enough to finish the surf shop. It'll have to be derelict.
When Daniel Merrick leaves at the end of that one, do we say where he's going?
We're never gonna see him again. You can win the lottery and move to Dubai if you want.
Daniel's my character. I think I should decide where he goes.
It's a little territorial, isn't it?
Well, characters are living, breathing things. You can't just change them willy-nilly when the mood takes you.
Okay, Daniel Merrick's now 40 with an Australian accent, and Susan is 30-something with dark hair, looks a bit like Tiffany from EastEnders.
Jason Donovan and Martine McCutcheon. You'll never get them.
I've already spoken to their agents.
Well, even if you do, people will simply see it as the cynical stunt casting it is.
Only following the demographic, Nancy.
In which case, you'll have hit your ethnic quota, I take it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, the ethnic. Yeah.
The pressure's off Black, but the channel's still struggling on Asian. We've got Deb and Coronation Street, but not much else.
Already in hand?
Good. Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. Goodbye. You little prick.
Bitch.
Daniel's bio clearly says he's 53, born in Cornwall, and has a mane of jet black hair.
I think Jason Donovan's cool.
Oh my God. Do you think I'll actually get to meet him?
So you go for older blokes, do you, Kelly?
Don't answer that on the grounds you might incriminate yourself. I can't do this.
Daniel's only in the first episode.
That's hardly the point.
I know we've had to make a few changes, Jill, but I also know Jonathan wouldn't make character detail changes without a great deal of thought.
How are the troops?
I think we're getting there on the new drafts. Oh, and they're shooting the exteriors for the opening sequence.
Excellent. Very good.
We won't be changing any more characters, will we?
Absolutely not. Good. Oh, actually, there is one tinsy-wincy thing.
What, you're changing someone else?
No. Well, it's just a name, really.
Name can't hurt.
I suppose not.
Who?
Sharon, behind the bar. She's now Narinda. Now, that's what I was talking about. I don't see why that was so difficult. We'll get a techie BAFTA for this.
We've got a problem.
Yeah.
New little girl in the opening sequence.
What about her?
She's refusing to cry.
Replace her.
We're doing the scene in 3 minutes.
What's her name?
Natasha.
Natasha, I've got some terrible news. It's about your parents.
Was that wise?
It was either that or slap her.
Yep, right, so that spectacular scene of the year boxed off. Explosion in Ep 4.
And Sharon becomes Narinda.
So, our tale of love and betrayal in deepest Cornwall is now featuring an Australian and a Pakistani. Way to go.
Well, actually, I think we should have an Asian.
Why?
Well, it's our job to reflect our multicultural society.
Oh, come on, Jill. She's exactly like all our other kids, except she's a bit darker.
She's third generation.
No, she's a token brown face. Let's at least be honest about it.
Asian chicks are well fit, man. Great eyes.
I mean, why don't we get the whole hog so we can get Jill Pachetti?
Or I could get a tan. I go really dark. Please don't squeeze our bread rolls.
Susie.
What? Just one line. I could give someone directions.
No.
Can we at least agree that we're not going to change anything else?
I thought that was quite good. Yeah, it's okay with me.
We've got to draw the line somewhere.
Sam! That's the 1-inch shag, right? Yeah. Shoes. Martine and Jason are confirmed. They're in costume now.
That's great.
Actually, it was easier than I thought in the end. I told him that we were approaching Kylie to play his girlfriend, and I told Martine that she could sing. Shut the door, would you?
Is there something wrong?
Wrong's a very emotive word, you know.
Martine, costume want to know if she should be in the pink or blue dress.
Which does Martine prefer?
Blue, I think.
Put her in the pink. Nip any diva tendencies in the bud.
You said there was something wrong.
No, actually you said that.
So, there isn't.
Jason bloody Donovan.
What about him?
He wouldn't do just one episode.
But Daniel Marek is only in one episode. In the final scene on the beach, he leaves.
I might have mentioned he could stay a little bit longer than that.
How much longer?
He's very good, you know, and he fits perfectly with this whole demographic thing.
You want me to rewrite an entire series because Kelly fancies someone?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing.
How long?
I don't know. A couple of episodes?
3?
12?
No.
I've already agreed.
We go on air in 4 days. If you change everything again, the writers will walk out. Gillian's already on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
I'll talk to them.
The whole show is about Mark Penwarden and his wife, Susan. Daniel Marek is in one episode as a catalyst for them to realise how much they love each other before renewing their vows.
She loved him once.
Exactly, and the whole point is that she now realises she doesn't anymore, allowing herself to move on. It's about exorcising ghosts.
I've seen most Haunted. They get rid of them, then they come back again.
When Mark sends Daniel away, it is the beginning of a new chapter in their lives.
Come on, work with me here. You know, couldn't he stick around? Work in the post office?
For what reason?
He collects stamps?
You cannot do this.
I've already said yes.
Then you'll have to go back to him and say you've changed your mind.
I think we'd better start preparing for the fallout. He's had the scripts completely rewritten 8 times. The writers are about to walk out. I asked him to put in an Asian character to encourage ethnic diversity. He stuck her behind the bloody bar. And now, to top it all, he's taken an actor who's supposed to be in one episode and booked him for the whole series. The man's a moron.
I know we agreed 12, but what about 3? 6 and dinner at Le Caprice?
What's going on?
Nothing.
He hasn't come out of there for 2 days, and now he wants an emergency story meeting.
And we're not making any more changes.
I know.
We all agreed.
Are you okay?
No.
Have you spoken to Jason?
He says it's a firm offer and he'll sue.
The writers will walk.
And if I cancel the contract, the network will get sued and I'll never work again. I'll be lucky to get a script editor's job.
Thanks.
Sorry. I've never even got to use my toilet.
Look, to be honest, I'm not quite sure how we got there, but Echo Beach is a fantastic show. You can't give up now. What would Simon Cowell do? All you have to do is go in there and fight to keep Daniel Marek for all 12 episodes.
They'll hate me.
They're writers. They hate everybody.
You'll back me up?
We haven't got a choice. You have to convince them that in the final scene on the beach, Daniel announces he's staying. I'll go in and soften them up.
Hi, everyone. I need us to work together on this, yeah? We're a team. Shakespeare once said...
Mr. Pope. Hi, Susie Amy. I play Lady Number 3 in the bar.
Sorry, not a very good time.
Oh, that's okay. I just wanted to ask you if I could have a line in episode 1.
Talk to the writers.
I've tried. The thing is, I'd do anything.
Look, I haven't got time for this.
No, I don't think you're hearing me. When I say anything, I mean anything. Like...
What, like gritting the roads?
What?
Snow job?
No.
Ooh. Hi, team. Two things I need to talk to you about.
2 minutes.
And Moving Wallpaper continues tomorrow night at 9. Well, it's on paper, and Jonathan Pope prays it's going to be a smash hit. Episode 1 of the soap behind the drama, Echo Beach, is next.